Hello, hello. Here we are. Welcome to day 4 of the Purpose to Profit Breakthrough event. I'm Patty Keating. I am your host for this 5-day challenge here in our Facebook group. We have covered a lot so far. On day 1, we got clear about your stand and dove into your core values so that you could make sure that your stand was something that was truly your passion and your purpose. On day 2, we crafted your message using your values. On day 3, we created your paragraph for you to get the word out. Your first post that really came from the truth of who you are and the work that we had done the first 2 days. So now here we are on day 4 already. Oh my goodness, it's going quickly, isn't it? So day 4, you guys, today we're going to talk about how to build your community. You're clear on your message, you know what you stand for, you've crafted your first really powerful message, sharing the problem you solve, the shifts that you create when people work with you. And now that you're clear on all of that, we get to build a community. And one of the most amazing tools we have on Facebook right now is Facebook groups. And I highly encourage you to create a group for your community and begin serving them, helping them, bringing them together to not only get to know what you do and get great value from you, but to get to know one another and to be in a environment of collaboration and of people who are going through similar processes. So that's what we're going to jump into today. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you here. Rebecca, hello. Kim's here. Hi, Kim. Hi, Claire. You guys are piling in, and thank you for saying hi so that I know who's here. Let me just check one thing. I don't know if I can. Yeah, okay. It's interesting. Facebook changes sometimes the way you see comments. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me see. Are there any housekeeping? We'll be announcing. Deb, hello. We'll be announcing tomorrow the 5 winners. It might be Saturday because we got to go through Friday's homework. So on Saturday, actually, we will be announcing the 5 winners who are going to come to the bonus call where I'm going to coach you on the call on your community, your message, how to get the word out, all of the pieces that we've done here. I'm going to help you get really, really clear about those. So we'll announce that, as you know, or as a reminder if you don't know. The way that you qualify is we're choosing one person from each day who's doing all the homework. That's the first criteria, that the homework is done. We're not necessarily judging the homework. We're just wanting you to complete the homework. So I'm giving you incentives so that you do, so that you move through those blocks or those feelings of resistance that sometimes come up when we are creating something new. And then, so if you've done that, then we look at, are you engaging? Are you supporting other people? How, are you being an amazing community member? And based on that, we're going to select one person from each day's post. So when you finish your homework, you just simply do the hashtag for the day. Today, we're doing Purpose to Profit and day 4. It's really easy. And let me see what we have, if anybody has any questions moving in. Rebecca's saying, I'm working on posting my event. Sorry, I'm not engaged much right now. Facebook is annoying me. Well, that's interesting. What we give energy to expands. So here's what I do when I'm having, because I get technology challenges all the time. And I turn that around. Maybe it means I need to go for a walk on the beach. Maybe it means I need to appreciate technology more. So hopefully you can turn that around. And you never need to apologize, Rebecca, for how you're showing up. Just show up and be you. That's my preference. And everything is great. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Okay, so let's dive into today's training. once you've created this message and you've really determined who you're speaking to, what your message is, what problem you solve, then we're going to start building the community and providing value to them and letting them know who you are and what you do. And there's a lot of ways you can do this. It's not just a Facebook group. That's a really, really easy way to do it because it's free. There are, what did we discover yesterday? I put the statistic away. 1.3 billion users on Facebook every single day, right? I have peers who have 1 million views on their posts. Isn't that wild? So it's out there. It's available. We just have to let ourselves be seen. That's really the thing. We can't sit back and observe and be seen at the same time. So how are we going to do that? Well, today I'm going to encourage you to create an online event. And that's going to get you in front of the audience that you want to be in front of. You can do, there's a number of ways you can do an event. One thing that you can do, what I did years ago is I started a podcast and I just interviewed my peers. I found amazing people. All I had to do, I was so nervous, you guys. You can go back and listen to the first ones and just know that was me, super nervous. And if I can do it, so can you, right? So all I had to do was get through the introduction, which I was reading. And then I'd be like, okay, shoo, I said their name right. I got through that. Then I had a series of, I think, 10 questions, and I would ask them questions and interview them on amazing topics around the things they've overcome as an entrepreneur. You can check it out. It's on my website, pattykeating.com. There's a link for the podcast and you can listen to it. But that really helped to build my confidence. I learned a lot by interviewing other people. I got used to being in the spotlight because some of those people had really big lists that they would mail to, and I would be in front of a lot of people, and that wasn't my norm. I was used to doing smaller events and not being seen so much online and out in the ethers. It was more one-on-one, or not one-on-one, but one-to-many, where I could actually see the people. And I got really comfortable doing it. And so, you just get comfortable. So the things that you might feel like, oh, I could never do that, or, oh, that's so scary. It's just because you haven't done it yet. Just go do it. And, sometimes I would have meltdowns afterwards, whatever. It's all good. I just kept going. I encourage you to do that too. So one of the suggestions that I have for you is to do an interview series on whatever your subject is. Just find some people who are doing good work in the world that are your peers and interview them, and do it on Facebook. You can do a YouTube series. You could sit behind the camera and not do it live and record a series of 5 to 7 videos. Just do one a day for 5 to 7 days, kind of like what I'm doing here, right? And in the end, you're going to have created visibility. You're also going to have your first little bundle of trainings. So for instance, I could take these 5 days, these videos, because we do pull them down after the event's over, and I could bundle those up and put them in a package and sell them in the future. I could use them as a bonus for one of my programs. I could use them as a bonus in, sometimes I do telesummits or JV events with other people. I could use them as a bonus there. So as you're doing this, you're actually building your collateral. You're building your business. So don't wait. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just choose one of these things. So we've covered the online show, interview series, YouTube series, or just a weekly training. So you could do like a fall series for the month of November, where Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. you go live on your page and you do a training every single day, weekday, right? And I'll give you this isn't in the training, but I'm just giving you some extra stuff because it's helpful. All you have to do for these trainings is remember this formula. Sit down ahead of time. Let's say you choose to do the weekly training, or let's say you choose to do the daily training every day of the week, Monday through Friday, for the month of November. and you give it some cute name, fall into action, or I don't know, something that you like, and you show up every day at the same time. It doesn't have to be long. It can be 12 minutes, right? People don't want hour-long trainings. So keep it short. Sit down ahead of time and make a little spreadsheet or a document and just outline what are 30 different topics that I could teach around what I offer, right? Oh, and if you don't have an idea, ask your audience. Post on Facebook and say, you guys, I'm thinking about doing a training every weekday in November, and I'm curious what you guys would like to learn from me. You don't have to figure everything out. Just ask your audience. They'll tell you. And sit down and outline it. And then here's the little, I'm completely off topic right now. Well, I'm not off topic. I'm just like, this isn't in the training. So write this down because it's not, I didn't put it in. I didn't think of it until just right now. But it's exactly what I use and what I teach my clients to use. So when you're speaking in any capacity, remember this: what, why, how, story, offer. It's just one handful of sections. What am I talking about? So today I'm talking about creating community and doing events, right? So here's all you do. What is a community? Why is it important? How do I create one? Let me tell you about so-and-so who just did this, and that's the story. An example. It can be somebody you know, or it could be somebody in, that's well known. It can be a statistic that's just a little story. And then offer. If you'd like to know more about what I do, send me a message. It's so easy, you guys. You can use this anywhere, anytime. If you're going to an event and the speaker's sick and they're like, oh my gosh, we need a speaker. I'll speak. What's the topic? What, why, how, story, offer. So there's a little laser coaching on training, either virtually or live. It's easy to remember that. People relate to the story. And so you always want to have that in there. It illustrates what you have just delivered, and it gives you credibility. Like, oh yeah, this really does make sense. Okay, so you get to choose your online event. And then the second step is to give it a date and schedule it. So it's not like I'm going to do this online event after I get my teeth whitened and my hair cut, and I need to get a new video camera. Oh, and I need one of those ring lights. So no, that's procrastination. It's not going to cut the mustard. We need to, what even is cutting the mustard? I don't even know what that means. I don't even like mustard. Anyway. So schedule it, give it a date and schedule it, and then stick to it. And one of the best things to do is to announce it on your Facebook profile, on your Facebook page, in your group if you have it. Before you've done anything else, schedule it and announce it. And that way you will follow through. Right? Invite some of your new friends here in the community to come over and support you and be part of it. You guys can interview each other if you're in similar niches. There's all kinds of great things you can do. Just choose one thing and let's get you going. All right, step 4. Now that you've got it scheduled, you got to choose your topics, right? And we talked a little bit about that. Just like get maybe, however many, if you're doing a 30-day Facebook Live or a 5-day challenge like this or interview series, write down your topics, and then we want to glam them up with a little bit of marketing. So, and by the way, people love little quick nuggets. That's why this training is really broken down, just one little nugget every single day that builds on the former one, and then all of a sudden you have a community and a message and this stand and you're making money and you're like, well, that was easy, right? So break it down for them and then glam it up by using some of the examples I put in your email, which is also posted in the group. People like numbers. So here's some of the examples I wrote down for you. 2 healthy meals you can make in 10 minutes. That could be for some, like a nutrition coach, right? 3 exercises you can do at your desk. That sounds interesting. That's a fitness trainer. Little mini pieces of golden nuggets, not like, let me show you how to build your entire empire A to Z, right? Or let me show you how to lose 30 pounds, or let me show you how to eat clean for the rest of your life. Those things are overwhelming. But I might like to know about 2 healthy meals I could make in 10 minutes or less. I might like to know of 3 exercises I could do while I was sitting at my desk. Another example, 5 speaking topics that will get you booked. Speakers want to get booked. They can't speak if they're not booked unless they put on their own event. That's a great one for a business or a speaking coach. 4 quick ways to decorate for your event, our event coordinator example. And that's really kind of hot right now. Like, we're going into the holidays. Think about with your topics. Think about what's going on in the world. Like, we're moving into fall, so you can play off of that. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. You could do something around gratitude. We've got the Christmas and Hanukkah and all the December events that people celebrate. So think about how you can incorporate that into your trainings. Okay. And really, that's it. I'm just going to have you choose your topics, choose your event, schedule it, decide where it's going to be delivered, and announce it. All right? How's that feel, you guys? Is anybody a little bit freaked out or nervous, or is anybody really super excited? Like, yes, finally, I'm ready to go. Tell me how you're feeling. Oh, let's see. I've got some comments here. I just published my Facebook page today. Yay, Kristen. Way to go, girl. That's awesome. People are congratulating you. Share your link with me and I'll check it out. Share your link. Oh, there's no links in the group. Actually, on your homework assignment, you guys, under day 4, if you are posting, if you've created a new group or a new page and you're doing your event there, go ahead and put your link. Just no soliciting. We have a rule, no soliciting. We just don't want there to be a lot of spamming. Like, people just come in, they're not, collaborating or participating, and they're just like, hey, check out my whatever. And that's not allowed in the group. But for our homework on day 4, you can go ahead and put your link if it's related to the event you're doing. Let's see. Rebecca says, I love that I named mine Holiday Horror. I'm going to do 5 weeks with each half-hour Facebook Live. We'll have one tip related to transitions and the holidays. Nice. Awesome. Deb, I know. What even is the mustard? Why am I saying that? Words are powerful. It's really good to be mindful of what you say. It's like, I don't know. Tanya loves the name Rebecca. Super excited. Published my event right now. Way to go. I have so many ideas. I'm not sure what to start with. Oh, that's awesome. Let's boil that down. So, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You could make little cards like these. Just little cards. These are just little cards with things on them that I could post about. So, and you can put different topics, you guys. You can just make them on a Word doc and just put like, write out each of your different topics. This specifically for Deb, who has so many ideas. And then give it like a category. Like, one might be, I know because you're in my mastermind group, I know performance, productivity, all the different areas that you specialize in. So you could have a topic, a broad topic like performance, and then one idea on that card. You could have a stack of performance cards, a stack of productivity cards, and then just spread them out and see which one resonates with you. You don't have to figure it out ahead of time. Do the one that you feel like talking about, right? Like, just ask yourself, what am I inspired by today? And another great way to make a decision like that, you guys, is what's going on in your own life that then you could turn around and share. Or what's going on with your clients or your customers that you can turn around and share and illustrate using one of your topics. So just get them all out. It's good to have a lot. You don't have to eliminate, just get them all out and use them in the future. I mean, that tells me maybe you're one of the people that could be doing a daily show. You'll get so good at it after you just start doing it. Okay, I love this, and I'm ready to schedule and announce. Go, Kim! Another masterminder on fire. Rebecca, I published it on my profile, and then I used the hashtags, and I figured you could look it up with the hashtags. We can. Awesome, good work. Let's see. I love the comments back and forth. You guys are really connecting with each other. What does Deb do again? I forget. Oh my gosh. You gotta talk to Deb. Go watch her. Go to her event. She's amazing. She's got all kinds of tools in her toolkit. I put my links yesterday because someone asked, please delete the comment if it causes me issues. Oh, it probably was deleted by the team. It's okay. Usually they just delete it, and then they'll send you a note saying, no links, please. And then if you do it again, they'll boot you. Well, if somebody comes in and just does it with no history of any other posts, they get booted. But you're not going to. You're in the program, and it was probably associated with the work we're doing. It's okay. Hi, Casey. I always want to call you Kathy. Let's see, Rebecca, I wanted to do it over the holiday time, and I was thinking transitions are hard. Holidays are hard. Holiday horror. Well, okay, but is that going to inspire people to take action? Like, is that going to help? If it's okay to relate to people that things are hard, but are you going to help make it easier? Or are you reinforcing that it's hard? I'm not sure. We want to make sure that go back to the day 3 where you're looking at what's the new identity that they're creating, and that's what you're selling. That's your solution. So you guys got to make sure that you're focusing, that you're leading them to look towards the solution, not like sitting in the mud puddle with them complaining about anything. But I think that the holidays can be hard, and you could talk about that and then give them tips on how to overcome it, some things that they can use so that they feel good. Casey, you are amazing. I am on a road trip, so I have a conflict. Pulled over to listen. Oh, well, that's like making a priority. Awesome job. I don't know, I guess. Oh, you grew up, Kathy. No wonder. I can feel it. All right, you guys. So what are you going to do? What's your events? Let us know what it is. You don't have to let me know right here. I promise to keep these short. Tomorrow, a couple things are going to happen. We are going to talk about sales. So I'm going to tie it all together with your Facebook group, or your interview series, whatever you're doing. Again, I really recommend getting a Facebook group and just start doing these things in there. One of the reasons is you're always going to have that same audience, and you get to just spend time with them. It's a great community for you to have. But we're going to talk about sales and how to make offers in your group, and how to create events that then lead to an offer. And I'm opening enrollment for my mastermind group. So I'll be illustrating and modeling exactly what I'm teaching tomorrow by giving you guys the opportunity to apply for a spot in the mastermind group. If anybody wants information on that, we'll be opening up the sales page tomorrow. You can always PM me, and we can hop on a call to see if it's a good fit for you. And I'm going to show you exactly how I have sold in groups over the last, it's been about 1.5 years, I think, on tomorrow's training. And so be sure you're here for that, because a lot of people get a little nervous around selling, especially when you've created a community. Our hearts, a lot of purpose-driven entrepreneurs feel like they're just givers, right? But the truth of the matter is, you guys, and we'll talk about this tomorrow, people really show up when they have some skin in the game. When you charge for your services and people pay, they show up, they move through the resistance that they might have, they follow through. When you do things for free, people don't value it as much. Even like this is some of the work I do in my high level programs, and I go deeper, and we do the strategy, we do all the things together over time. But I could give this away with no incentives, and a lot of people, there wouldn't be a lot of people probably really following through. That's been my experience, because it doesn't have value, because they don't have, hold on, I've got something happening with my phone and I can't get it to, what's going on? It's ringing. I think it's not my phone. It must be on Facebook. So hold on just for a minute. So anyway, we're going to be doing sales tomorrow. I'm going to be talking with you about all of that. So be sure you come back, same time, same place. And I look forward to seeing your homework in the group and finding out what you're going to be doing for your event. And I think if there's no more questions, that'll be it for today. And remember, as always, be real, take a stand, and change lives. Bye for now.